Hello everybody, this is Brian with bsntech.com, bringing you the last winemaking video. This evening I'm going to show you how to bottle your wine, and I have all of the bottles over here. Everything has already been all clean and sanitized, so this video will be a little shorter and it won't be showing any of that. Now, the wine has been sitting for several months now, probably 3 or 4 months I believe, and it is really fined nicely. It is very clear. And just to show you an example, I've got a flashlight here, and I'm going to show the flashlight through it. And you can see the flashlight showing right through there. So this is very clear wine. Now there may be a little bit of debris at the bottom, so we are going to do our final racking. And then with the final racking, this will also help to make the alcohol throughout all the wine, because after a while your alcohol sinks down to the bottom. So after we rack it up one more time, it'll help to stir it up and make it more even, so when we put it in bottles, it's a more even wine, and we don't have some with 8% alcohol and some with even maybe 17%. So everything has been cleaned already. I've got the usual siphon hose, and then just take the cap off here. And as you've seen demonstrated in all of the other videos, it's just a matter of putting all the wine in the next container. So I'll pump this a few times. Actually, once is all it needed. And again, to make sure you try to keep out as little air as possible, try to get your tube all the way near the bottom. And you can see there it's filling up. It's very, very light colored, almost raspberry-ish wine, which it is. It's the combination of apple juice, raspberry juice, and white grape juice. So at this time, we're just going to go ahead and let that fill up, and after it's done, then we can start bottling. Well, welcome back. We're just about done transferring the wine into the other container here. And there is not very much lees or sediment at the bottom of this racking. There is a little bit, you can tell it on the bottom there. It's just sticking a little bit, but there is not very much at all. That's why you rack your wine up several times, to get rid of that, so you don't get it in your final finished product. And that's it. Now comes filling them. What I have here is a bottle filler. It's a fairly cheap generic one. It's just a hard plastic tube, and it has a spring-loaded trigger at the bottom. And when it's depressed at the bottom of the barrel, or the bottom of the bottle, it allows the wine to filter into the bottles. Then you just attach it to the end of your hose here. Now the first bottle is very hard to fill. Why? Well, because since this end stops the flow, no air is getting in or out. So you need to somehow figure out how to depress this while you pump your siphon. That way the flow can start. So I'm going to have to do the first bottle up here so I can kind of hold this down in the bottle and also pump at the same time. So put that down in your bottle. Put that in there. I'll go ahead and start priming that a little bit. Now I've got my arm holding this down here. And there goes the flow. So I'll just continue to hold this down and it will fill this. And then I'll get one of the clear bottles and you can see how it works better. Then once the bottle gets filled, you'll just pull up your flow, or pull up your filler. Oh, went a little over. And then just put it in your next container. So that one is all done. Push the bottom, And there you can see it's containing. The wine is going into the bottle. So that is how you bottle your wine. This is a quick and easy way to do it. Of course, you do not need the bottle wand. You could just use this, which is what we originally used, which is a clamp. So you can clamp the flow on and off. But this way is a lot easier and a lot cleaner to use. So that's how to bottle wine. Thanks again for watching. This is Brian with bsntech.com.